Hello everybody, Merry Christmas. Welcome to episode 103 on December the 17th. Merry
Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Look how festive we're looking. I do like that jumper.
I mean, it comes out every year, but I do like it.
Where was it from?
I would think Sainsbury's. It's from Sainsbury's.
You always get good buys from Sainsbury's.
I like Sainsbury's. This has got to be, I was going to say 10, I don't know, years old. This is very old.
It's really nice jumper though. Really, really nice jumper.
I've left
Hello
one back,
everybody.
so we can go even more festive next week.
Well, I'm thinking because we're going to go later next week, aren't we? And it's going to be a Thursday. I'm going to wear my Christmas pyjamas.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were putting a Christmas dress on.
Oh, good Lord, no. That's why I've gone for my Christmas jumper today, because I'm going Christmas pyjamas next Thursday.
I'm wrong way. I keep thinking, why can't I see you? Because I was on the big screen on mine and you were on the little screen. That's better. I can see now.
Well, I was just saying to you before, I need my eyes testing again. I don't think these tablets are helping, but I definitely need my eyes testing again. My lenses are just getting not good enough. Let's hope that the Christmas Santa brings me lots of dosh and I can go get a new pair of spectacles.
I thought you were going to say, what I was thinking, what are you going to say there? Hopefully Santa brings me
a new pair of eyes.
Some large print reading books.
A magnifying glass?
Yes. Oh dear.
Hello everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, we're both the same. We're sat in here in our warm jumpers. I've got a fire on and I'm slightly warm.
And I turned the heating off about an hour ago in readiness and it's still, I know I'm getting to that age, but I'm having to keep all the windows open all the time. It's not fun.
You see, I can see the screen better without my glasses on, but then I can't read. Right, let's just go for it.
Let's go for it.
I was just admiring your poinsettia before I switched the live button. It's a very nice poinsettia. I haven't got one this year, which is unusual. Maybe because I've got no space for one. And
Mum normally buys me one. Nana always bought me and Mum one. Then when Nana died, Mum kept the tradition on. And this year I thought, it's going to come with me. It's going to go with me next week. It's, nice festive. I've got last year's on the windowsill, but it's very sad.
I'm taking my glasses off because I can see the screen a bit better. My eyes are playing up a bit. So you'll just have to tell me what's being said on the comments.
Everyone's just saying hello. Everyone's joining us. So
hello.
I know.
What a big week. You've got them there, haven't you? We're all Wensleydale Longwool sheep shop Santaed out.
Marie made me some bunting, so we're just taking over the world with.
Just excuse me going backwards and forwards. I just need to get the angle of the dangle right, I think.
Yeah, we're taking over the world with your Santas.
Yes, we are. I think everybody's doing these Santas because they're so fab.
They are.
I've got them hung up in front of me. I'm wearing them. I just can't get enough of them.
Who was doing one this? I think Judith was doing them on Knit and Natter. I think it was Judith doing them on Knit and Natter. They're fab.
They are fab. Hello, everybody. Hello.
I fancy doing some myself, but I might do them in, February.
Ready for next year. Christmas comes every year, Dominique.
I know. Just start stockpiling things.
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, I've got a little bit of knitting, but not a lot, as they say. Not a lot. Well, I've finished 2 of my Christmas projects that I showed you last week, but I can't show them now because they're wrapped up because Grace is home. So yes. I will post photos of those after Christmas.
Yes.
I'll be able to put them down as finished in December anyway. So I'll have something to be finished in December. But I can show you some knitting that was done a few years ago.
Let's see it.
You know how you did the socks last week on your...
Yes.
After,
what are you doing? Yes.
after the panic of not being able to find my wreath because I'd put it somewhere so safe that I was in a complete meltdown and was phoning Dominique thinking, maybe I left it there. Has Dominique got it? No, she hasn't got it. I know it's in a white paper carrier bag. Searched the cupboards, couldn't find it. Thought David's thrown it out. Oh no, what am I going to do? Then I went in the cupboard and there was a lot of pink fabric stuffed in this white paper carrier bag. All of a sudden, the little grey cells like, white paper carrier bag. Oh yes, it was in there. So
we knew, got it at the retreat. We knew it not being left because we both check our own rooms and then we check each other's room to make sure nothing's left. So we knew it not being left there or not in the room.
So, 4 years ago, I think it was, I'm sure it's 4 years ago, it was our very first advent calendar we did.
I get it. I think it was 3, but 3 or 4, yeah.
I think it's 4, I'm sure it was, anyway. So yeah. I knitted little Christmas jumpers each day. Dominique had made socks, so I decided to put my little Christmas jumpers.
Oh.
And I'm so pleased because normally I just have them strung up and then I'm walking around the house thinking, where am I going to put this bunting of all these? Wear this. I mean, how perfect. I mean, look, I love my little Santa one. There's little Rudolph. I mean, his eyes have gone a bit.
I was going to say, Rudolph's gone a bit cross-eyed. But...
Rudolph's got a little bit cross-eyed there, but, you know, who cares? Little Christmas jumpers. Oh.
And have you sewn them on or have you done like me and pinned them?
No, I've sewn them, so this is their permanent residence. Oh. Little baby jumpers.
And we did 10 gram minis and you still had loads left, didn't you?
I did. I had a load left. So, look, they're amazing. So, what a good idea. You could do that out of your advent calendars. I mean, yeah. I got this pattern, but again, I adapted it. It was from, with love from Lincolnshire. Curio had a pattern, but I adapted it. Because hers was done in double knit, I think. So mine are even smaller. I did them in 4-ply. And then, but I think on Pinterest and on Ravelry, if you type in mini Christmas jumpers, there's loads of them now. So yeah, what a good idea. If you don't know what to make with your mini skeins, you too could make a. Because
that was like a proper jumper construction. Like you made the body and then you did the sleeve.
Yeah. I knit it in the round, knitted in the round, then did the sleeves and then cast off on the neck.
I've seen some that are done flat, so like a square, then out for the arms, and then a square again that you just fold in half. So there's loads of different ones.
So it's like Christmas jumper overload here with me and Dominique and our Christmas jumpers and all these. So I'm so pleased now because I always did. I love these little jumpers, but it's where I hang them. Where now they're going to hang on the door, not outside, of course.
But that is fab. But a perfect Advent knit.
Perfect Advent knit.
And I know we're on the 17th, but quite a lot of people have not started yet or will have overs. You'll only need 3-4 grams, I would think.
Yeah, if that. So if you've made something and you've got a little bit left over, you could make those. Or for those people who've bought more than one Advent calendar, mentioning No Names Caroline, you know.
You just, there's all sorts of things.
There's all sorts.
I was going to wait till later, but while you're talking of Advent things, let me show you that I promised I would show last week and then forgot.
Oh, good, well remembered.
Sally is doing this. I mean, I've not touched it for such a long time, but it's going to come back out. Sally's doing this with her Advent calendar. And she said, show yours. So this is my Kuschelig.
Really nice. Of course, because you did that colour that borders it all, didn't it?
Yes. I put the dark grey in, but Sally was saying, hers are 10 grams. So she's got 24 10 grams. Now, the first 3 are not quite as big as the others getting you started, but she said it uses almost all of your 10 gram minis.
Yeah.
And looks stunning, the one she's doing it. Hers is in the Discreet Unicorn Advent calendar, I think.
They're beautiful colours, aren't they? Very vibrant.
But I've just done it. I've picked I was going to do 5, and I think I've gone 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. No, I'm not. I've gone 5 colours. So 500 gram skeins. So I'm just going to keep repeating the colours all the way through.
Yeah. Nice.
It is a beautiful knit, easy. You know, you don't have to think about it, but a good if you're not sure what to do with your advents or your December detectives, because that would be like mine. You would get a repeat in your colourway.
Yes. Yeah.
You would do 12 and then 12, or you open them all. You can have a play and a bit of a match of them, but it would take that is written to take 24 10 grams. Well,
so we said hers are 20 grams. I thought they were, but I wasn't going to correct you. But Sally's are 20 grams. That's why it's so huge.
Oh. Let me look at the pattern. I thought you could do it in 12. Oh no, it does say 24 or 25 20-gram minis.
I mean, if only we read the patterns, Dominique.
No, yes. I was thinking, because I'm not doing them in minis, that thank you for correction, Sally. So you can't do it in your detective box, but you could if you put a contrast with it. Yes, 24 or 25 20 grams or 5 10-gram fingering. But it's a good knit. Right, forget that being advent. I mean, some people have got 24 20-gram minis.
Some people have. Sally clearly has.
Sally clearly.
It is huge.
It is huge. And Sally's done ever so well. She's kept up with it as well.
She has.
Like she said, there's a lot of no wonder there's a lot of knitting, Sally. And I was saying to Sally yesterday, I really struggled last year to keep up, and I was only doing 10 grams. I don't know how you've done it, Sally. Well done.
Talking about struggling to keep up then with your advent calendar.
Oh, I mean,
anybody who doesn't want to see the excuse me, Corinne Lapierre sewing advent calendar for this year, look away.
Oh, what day are you up to? Tell us before you.
Just on day 10.
Day 10, right? Okay.
So this is day 10. I'm sewing on these reeds. Is the picture funny on my screen, or is it just my light, I wonder?
I mean, what do you mean by funny?
It looks a bit pixelated on my screen.
No?
I think it must just be the light here. My iPad looks all right. I think it's the light bouncing off the...
Oh, so you were on the owl last week.
So I finished the owl. Now I've got a Christmas tree. Got a snowman. I've got some birds in my nest.
the squirrel.
And I've got a squirrel with some mistletoe.
Oh, I was thinking, has it got lights coming out of it?
No, it's mistletoe. And that's the lights on the Christmas tree.
The lights are beautiful.
So I'm really enjoying doing it. So I've done a little bit today. But I am running out of it. I mean, let me just try and shut this door because everybody's now decided to have a conversation. So yeah, it's really taken shape.
That is really, really nice.
But I do think I'm going to turn it into a cushion cover. I think once I've done this, I'll put it on another panel.
Yeah.
And then I'll turn it into a cushion cover to bring out at Christmas, ready for the next one next year. But like I said, there's loads that are on her website from a few years ago. And are they all sold out now?
Well, they were last week because you said I went to find the link and they were all sold out.
Well, so...
Well, that's a lie. I don't think I went into every individual one, but when you brought up the page of Christmas, they were sold out underneath all of the ones I saw.
No Marjorie, no beavers, just squirrels. That's you had to be at knitting on Thursday. So yes, it's got a little squirrel, and apparently I've got another squirrel to do.
That is, I think it would look beautiful as a cushion. I do still think it would just look beautiful, like over some canvas and as a picture.
It would, but I just don't know where I would put it. That's the only problem. I am running out of wall space. I need to build something else, I think.
Really nice.
Thanks, Marjorie, for introducing me to the Advents. I'd definitely get another one. Definitely. Oh, look, he's busy writing it all down. So
I also just thought if she gets them back in stock before March, you could have one for your birthday.
Ooh.
Are there still days where there's not as much sewing and days where there's quite a bit?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Christmas tree doing all the lights on it took a bit, just because it's all little French knots.
Yeah.
It's not time consuming, but you just had to think about it. The squirrel, and it didn't take as long as I thought it would do. When I saw it, I thought, oh, it's going to take ages. To be fair, I'm finding like the twig bits the most boring bits. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when this was on day 10, I thought, not more twigs. So I like doing the little bits.
Yeah. But if you'd have started, is it doable to do it a day by day?
Yeah. If you don't have anything else to do, perhaps.
Yes. Oh, bless her. Sally's saying never again. But Sally, once you've done it this year, it will be beautiful.
I like Marjorie's idea. I've got all the Advents. I'm thinking of putting them into a large book. Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be beautiful.
Like a fabric book.
Yeah.
Oh, Marjorie, that's a nice idea. I'm going to have cushions, and then I can just have the Christmas cushions out at Christmas.
Yeah. There must be the same size every year then.
Yeah, there must be.
Very nice. That's a really nice idea.
I did the same size, Marjorie, if you've done them. I'm thinking they must be.
Yeah. Nice. In fact, if you've got pictures of them, Marjorie, just share them from previous years. It'd be nice to see what.
Yeah, lovely to see them. Share them on the What is the Answer one.
Yes.
Nice to see them.
I mean, sticking with the Advent theme, do you want me to show you I've only got 4 Advent calendar, 4 jigsaws to show you, because days 11 and 12 were the glue and ribbon.
How disappointing. Like we said, it should all be jigsaws and there should just be additional.
And I've not done today's yet because I nearly did it this morning and I'd just like to save it. So this would have been 13.
Oh, is it a
narwhal?
Oh, so it's got a tusk on again. Yes, I just thought it was a seal, but no, it's got the tusk on again, or a big party hat.
I mean, it looks like a dolphin, but it's got a.
I think it is a narwhal, unless.
But do narwhals look like dolphins?
But I tell you what, when you look around its body, it's got that like the same thing wrapped around it. So is it not just part of the Christmas decoration?
Well, it could be. It could.
Oh dear. Ooh.
It's not got a face like a dolphin. It's an aquatic mammal.
An aquatic mammal?
It is a narwhal. It is. They're the same. Oh, they are. Sorry. Marjorie just said they're the same size, and I thought she meant a dolphin and a narwhal. She means the Advent calendars. So, aquatic mammal, day 13. Now, this one, we all know what this is.
Oh, are they real?
That is. That one is. I think that one's Donna.
Are they real?
Yes.
I've read it's real. Are you sure they are?
Definitely real. And that one is Donna. And you can just see the front legs of Vixen, the back legs of Dasher.
Do you think that they're going to be somewhere else, Dominique?
Not yet.
Not yet.
This is not, in my opinion, that festive.
Well, a dolphin's not exactly festive. A sloth's festive.
Well, I suppose we all feel like a sloth.
It's got its Christmas pyjamas on. What more do you want? Since when was a narwhal particularly festive?
No, is it? So that was 15, and then this one was yesterday.
I wouldn't. Go on.
We're very regal yesterday.
The Queen.
Her Majesty and
the corgi with a very regal purple bow there, I've got to say.
I mean, that was just everything about that one was regal.
I mean, I wonder what tomorrow's going to be, or today.
I don't know.
I'm going for an elephant. You haven't had an elephant yet, have you?
No. I mean, there's all sorts coming out. So I did think about sitting and doing it while we were on the podcast, but that's got disaster written all over it. So they are up to and including day 16. Day 17 will be done later.
Perfect.
I mean, they take me longer than you think. Oh, it's going to take minutes because they're so small. I don't do any sorting, and then sometimes you just start looking, thinking, "Well, where's that gone?" Anyway,
I think I'm going to do a little bit more sewing on it tonight rather than knitting because my back and neck's been hurting, and I think that would be easier to do than knitting, to be honest.
Yes.
I'm having a couple of days off knitting, really.
The narwhal, also known as the Gnar Whale, is a medium-sized toothed whale that possesses a large tusk from a protruding canine tooth.
I still think it looks like he's got a festive candy cane, though.
It does, but I think he's definitely a narwhal that's just been decorated for Christmas. That's what I think. But it's keeping me busy and entertained and happy. So
that's the main thing, isn't it? Keeping you busy and entertained is definitely the main thing. While I think on, last day, sort of guaranteed postage, I mean, we can't say it's definitely guaranteed because who knows with Royal Mail at the minute, is tomorrow. So if you want anything posted for the UK, so if you want anything posting out and you're wanting it as a Christmas present, tomorrow you need to have got the orders in today, really, so that they can be sent out tomorrow.
You need to get the orders in today so they can be done. Right. Wow.
Yeah. So I think the official last day is Monday, but we've said Saturday because, you know, we don't want to disappoint anybody. And don't forget that if you're in a panic, anybody out there, we do have gift vouchers, and they've been really popular this year, haven't they? So we have got gift vouchers, so then you don't have to panic, and it goes straight to your email address.
But it goes straight to whoever email address you want.
I was just about to say, so if you wanted it as a surprise, send it to your own email address and print it out and then give it to whoever. But yes, so they will be available literally even on Christmas Day. So if on Christmas Day you have that little face looking at you, looking all like, what do you mean you bought me a toaster? I didn't want a toaster. You know what I wanted? I wanted some wool. You can just nip along quickly on the website, purchase it, and there you go. Christmas will be saved. Talking of things, I don't know if you've seen, I just put a little post on of some little signs we've made. And they're perfect for when you're watching us. You can hang it on the door. Maybe I should hang one on our door. Stand by, I'm WITAE watching.
Yes. You should hang it on the door.
I should hang all of them on the door, shouldn't I? So they're in various different colours. It is a bit of a random colour because we've got lots of different colours and it was too much to list them all. If you specifically wanted a certain colour, just put it in the message and when you order it, and I'll see what I can do. Can't guarantee it, but I will try and do a coloured one. So they're £6 each, and we have worked out the postage now. It's amazing what you can do when the postage works itself. So if all you wanted was one of those, it will just be charged as a large postage and packaging added onto that. So you wouldn't be charged the £4 normal for items under 20. I've lost off what we're charging, £30.
We've only had the website 4 years, and if we'd have bothered to look, we could have, not that we've had to do anything like that. It can do all sorts of things. So
more now, we've upgraded it though. It does do more, which is what I'm wondering. I think some of the postage stuff might have changed.
I think it was always like this.
But no, Dominique, I think it's changed when we've done it.
Definitely. But oh no.
Oh no, who's ringing you?
No, nobody. Just got
Don't tell me you're out of Well,
I've
Sarah,
got no-
I mean, if Michael hasn't ordered your birthday present, I mean, it's simple. It's just a click away. That's what they say, isn't it? How do you know he hasn't? Maybe he has.
Yeah, how do you know? Yeah, I have tested it and it looks like it works absolutely fine. So if not, we'll sort it out.
And we're hoping to get some bits and pieces of stickers and other things and other ideas that we've got in the new year on the website. So we've put them down as accessories. So we're just going to do a few different things and then change them. And then, you know, keep things changing, really.
Keep everyone on the toes, keeps us on our toes.
Exactly, keeps us on our toes. And thank you to everybody who's bought the afternoon tea. I think we only have 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I think we might have 2 vacancies left. They've been really, really popular.
Lots of people have booked, they're coming by themselves. So not everyone's coming with somebody else. So if you're and not sure, there'll be lots of people there that are just coming themselves to come and
there's a few people on their own that have booked on their own.
Enjoy tea and a bit of knitting.
And it's not that everybody will know each other either, because there's a lot of names that we don't know as well. So it's not just the local people from the Knit and Laughters. Some of them obviously are coming, but it is a real mix, which is lovely, isn't it? Real mix.
Yeah. I mean, I know we only did this last month in November, but it's, I suppose, because we'd still got the retreat and my birthday, and it just seemed like such a long way away. Now you think it's like 6 weeks away.
I know, and then it'll be the next retreat, won't it?
Nice to have something to look forward to in the new year.
Can't believe it'll be the next retreat soon in March. Anyway, stop wishing my time away.
Yes. I have got some knitting.
Go on, show us some knitting then.
And it's knitting and it's Advent themed.
Oh.
Well, kind of Advent. So if you've not caught up, if you've not seen the Beaches and Birdsong 12 days, I'm only on day 5.
I'm just going to put my big light on. Keep going.
So that's what I'm about to show. So look away if you don't want to see.
I'm moving away.
On 12 days. I've ended up putting it in a little basket. So I've got all my, so day 6 is next, and they're all from the 12 days of Christmas. They're all called
Better.
What you would expect. So this is 5 gold rings.
Of course it is.
It's a really
that's a really nice shade.
It is really nice. I mean, I've not done much from last week, although it feels like I've knit a lot. I'm taking that back, Sally. I've clearly not knit too much, but it feels like I've knit a lot.
It's seriously huge, that, isn't it?
Now, I've kept going. I decided I was going to keep going. But these are not colours I would ever choose. But I'm really
pretty.
Liking it.
Really nice.
It is the Manic Panic cowl. I've not got the Manic Panic cowl by the person that I link below. In the Beaches and Birdsong.
You do know that you are coming to the professionals when you come to watch our podcasts with us, you know.
I will always give you the information.
It's not at the time.
But you've not always got a pen and paper, so I like to do it afterwards and it's there for all of time.
I agree, Dominique. It's the best way to do it.
That's why it is really mindless. It's really mindless. And then every now and again, I just look and think, well, I've got, it's knit one, slip one, knit one, slip one. Then all of a sudden you're like, well, that should be a slip, shouldn't it? But you can't see. The amount of times I've taken it back about 30 stitches and thought, well, have I done that? And then sometimes it's not wrong and it just looked. Anyway, it's just going to keep going. So it's all now in my little basket, ready to go. It would be nice to finish it before the end of the year, but I think that's ambitious. So it'll just be nice to finish it. Full stop.
Exactly. Just be nice to finish it.
Yeah, but I am enjoying. I've not got ahead. There's been a little treat in every day. I have taken a picture, so I will post them, but I thought I'll wait till I've done it all. have they all been? I think they've all been. Oh yeah. Guess what you got for 5 gold rings? Chocolate. You got 2 chocolate coins.
Oh, right, okay.
Coins. Yeah, they've all been chocolate, and for calling birds, I got a little stitch marker as well. So it's just been nice to open it when I get to the end of the next one. I've kept it. I've been very good.
Again, just wild thoughts are popping into my head. Next week, as we mentioned earlier, we'll be here on the Thursday, which is the 23rd, rather than on Christmas Eve. And we're going to come to you a little bit later, like we did a few weeks ago. What time did we say? 6:30?
Did I wrote it down?
6:30. It's a good job Dominique knows what's going on.
I thought, what time are you going to throw at us now? But we did say 6:30, and we'll do a post so you know.
Yes. And obviously we've had a few people get in touch with us about joining. So those people that got in touch, I will this week send out a link for you to join us live via Zoom, which is how we do this on our YouTube. So what I'll do is I'll send the link and we'll put you in a waiting room and then we'll bring you in. So we'll send the email out, and if you're still interested, let us know. If you don't want to do it, it's not a problem. Don't panic about it. Yeah, it'll just be fairly relaxed as normal, scripted, planned, cohesive conversations.
I mean, sorry, I've just got completely distracted because Sue's just said there's also a Mini Mania scarf pattern too.
Oh, no.
There is, but that looks beautiful because she's done it in. I think I am going to knit. I know last week I really wasn't enjoying it, and it does take forever to knit, but I think it's a fab way to use your scraps. So this one, she's obviously knit. It's a scarf, not a cowl, and it's
right, yeah. Oh, and it's got the tassels at the bottom.
But it's obviously knit horizontally rather than.
Oh, yeah, that'll be even worse, won't it?
Well, it would, but you'd only get like 2 or 3 rows out of each thing.
Out of each colour, yeah, I suppose.
I mean, that just seems to take forever to go around. But like you said last week, it is like knitting a jumper.
Yes, it is like knitting a jumper.
Maybe I should just get back to knitting my jumper, but I've
Talking
started.
Good.
No,
Talking of knitting jumpers.
As if by magic.
As if by magic. Do you want to see what I cast on last week?
Yes.
So this is the Gansey sweater by Wensleydale Longwool Sheep Shop. And true to form, I'm using different wool. I am using Wensleydale Longwool Sheep Shop wool, but I'm using the aran instead of the double knit. So I've had to tweak.
Sorry, did you get the wool yesterday then? Has it arrived?
Yeah, it's waiting for you. So I've altered the pattern slightly. So I'm doing it a smaller size pattern, but I'm using bigger size needles. I'm using 4.5 needles, and I'm doing the smallest size because I've worked out the sizing for me.
You work it?
Pardon?
How did you work it out?
I did a swatch.
Say again, because not everyone found that word.
I did a swatch. I didn't do a proper swatch. I did a bit of knitting, and I used my plastic swatch thing, the see-through one that tells you what size it is. So I did that one. So I worked that out, and then I saw how much was in an inch.
Yes.
And then I got my other jumper by Wensleydale Longwool Sheep Shop, my Nonna.
Yeah.
And then I worked out how much it needed to be, and I sort of estimated it from there. And I thought, I'll go with the small size. I'm doing it in 3 colours as well. It's only in 2, but I wanted to do it in 3. So here it is. I'm trying to. Oh, that'll work, won't it? You can't the thing. So that's the bottom bit in the stripes. I haven't done as much of the bottom bit because I just wanted to change it up as you do.
I mean, what you're telling us, Marie, is if you've knit it in coral reef.
I've knit it in coral reef, haven't I? That's exactly what I've done. So I'm now on the Gansey pattern, which you can sort of see there, can't you now?
You can't really see, you can...
There.
Yes.
You can sort of see it now. So it needs a good blocking. So yeah, I have knit it in coral reef colours, haven't I?
Yeah.
Well, I like coral reef. So
I mean, they're identical to coral reef. So that is the you always call it hot pink, but it's not, is it? What's the pink?
hot pink.
It is hot pink, is it?
Oh, hot pink, yes. And then the blue is, I'm not sure. And the green is grass green, Grassington. Is the blue the denim? I think the blue's the denim. Anyway, the beautiful colours. So that's that's me cable needle there. I have the bit at the bottom. I've done blue because I just wanted it blue. I didn't want it pink. I've done it blue. It's my jumper. I'm just mixing it up a bit. And I did it a little bit shorter. Yeah.
But it should be the 2-colour stripe and then the solid.
Yes. So if I was doing it in 2 colours, it should have been pink and then say pink and blue. And then that bottom bit should have been pink as well. But, just go for it. So the colour shades, I could tell you the colour shades. I know that this one is definitely Grassington, the green. The blue, I can't find the label now. That's no use, is it? That's no use to anybody. I'm sure it's denim.
I'm going to say it's denim now. I've written denim down.
You've got the colour chart there anyway. We say this every time. So you can look at the colour chart when you do the proper things and tell us what colour it is.
Yeah.
So it hasn't taken me that long to knit. I think I knit it once and I did it on size 5 needles and it was too gappy. And I thought it was only when I'd done all the stripes and it was only when I got to the Gansey pattern. The stripes didn't look too bad, but when I got to the Gansey pattern, it wasn't right.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll go down a needle size. So I've gone down to 4.5.
Yeah.
Much better. When you pull it now to block it on the top, it looks right where before it was too loose. So so I'm really pleased with that. So it's a nice knit. Yeah.
It's are the sleeves? Are the sleeves just all plain?
No, they're striped. So the Gansey bit comes to here. So I'm knitting the Gansey bit here, and then the sleeves are the plain striped again.
Right.
Look, I've said I've done a swatch.
I know.
I didn't do a real swatch where you have to do it the centimetres by the.
No, but a swatch is knitting something to see stitches you.
I did. I knitted a few. I knitted it with about that big, and I just put my little plastic template over it, and it tells you how many stitches are per inch. That was it, and I sort of worked it out in my head. With my calculator, measured my jumper, and thought, that'll be about right. Let's go with that.
It's pieced. You have got, but it is easy to play with, isn't it? And
it's not a fitted jumper. It's like a tunic style jumper. So all I've done is as I cast on the bottom bit, and I just checked it again on my other jumper, and I thought, it'll be right. It'll be right.
Yeah. And if it's an inch too big, then you just bring your seams in.
Exactly.
That's the beauty with a piece.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, or I just shove it in the washing machine.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't put it in the washing machine because it's 100% wool.
I'm going to say.
Not even I'm that mad.
But it's doable. That is, you don't have to be.
It doesn't have to be exact. No,
it doesn't.
So yeah, I'm enjoying the colours, but that's what I did. I've created a striped coral reef jumper.
It is exactly that. When you look at it,
exactly.
You have done it in your colours. I
have done it in my colours, but I thought it looked nice and vibrant. It actually is knit up a lot quicker than I thought.
Yeah,
a lot quicker. So I think I cast it on again. What day are we on today? Friday. Wednesday evening. I cast it on again on Wednesday evening. So, and I haven't been doing a huge amount of knitting because my neck's been hurting. So,
and like we say, when you knit with stripes, anything self-stripe or anything like that, you just want to get to the next colour. You always think just one more.
Yeah, just one more colour, just one more row, just one more row.
I'm just going to get to the blue. And then you get there and you think, let me just get to the pink now.
That's exactly what you do.
We all do it.
But that's me. That's me done. I have got nothing else
I've got.
to show you.
Well, I'll show you this because it's Christmas.
That's a nice bag.
Isn't that a nice bag?
Where's that from?
I mean, it's if I forget who I am.
Oh, can't see it. Still can't see it. That's the bag where they got at the knitting retreat. Nice. You still can't see your name, but yeah, it's a nice close up.
Oh no, it's not. It's very small, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, look.
No, you weren't even showing us the badge, so.
No, not now. I'm showing you the
Pattern. I love the pattern. I really like that fabric. It's lovely. Very nice. We got zip bags this time. The other time was what's the word I'm looking for? Drawstring bags. Oh, what are you doing? Showing the wrong way. There, little present. Beautiful.
Stitch marker, and because we've not shown these, have we?
No.
We had these. We commissioned, didn't we?
Yeah, little balls of wool made by Shop Artistry. Made us those little.
Fimo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've not shown them.
No, we haven't. We've forgotten about them. Well done.
Let me put the. I've not got much further, but I am now just about ready to do the heel. I am just loving. Oh.
Oh.
No, I'm just suddenly I've got a big splodge of.
Oh, you have.
But that's where I've done the gusset increases.
Right. So that's why it's changed. It's changed the amount of stitches.
No, you're not getting any purple on the back.
And all on the front. It's weird how that happens, and that's why we say people. I know people often say, "Why don't you do sample swatches and things?" Because it always looks different depending on how many stitches you've got.
I mean, look at that. Looks like that looks like you've been striping a purple through it.
But I tell you what, it still looks on the pictures, Dominique, grey and green.
Yeah, it definitely isn't.
I know it isn't. It's cold outside, but on that image there, I'm looking on my iPad, it looks green and grey.
That is, it's only because I've just been, that is magic. How you go from
that to that.
To that. So I've not
We're channeling Paul Daniels today, aren't we? Not a lot, and it's magic.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
But I've not done much on these at all. They're just, I say every time with our double knit, it's so wearable. I want to get them on my feet.
Lord, that is saying something.
Well, these are double knit, aren't they? Like in the house socks. But yeah, I do. I want to get them on quickly.
I mean, I've got to say as well, I keep sending Dominique random photographs. We were talking about the games night the other night. I was in TK Maxx yesterday, just minding your own business. And what did I come across? An electronic dartboard. Well, I mean, I had to resist the temptation to purchase it, but an electronic dartboard.
I mean,
I was so tempted to purchase it, but I was a good girl and I didn't. That's not to say I won't, but I was so tempted. It made noises and all sorts, Dominique.
But was it electronic in as much as it knew where your dart ended and did all for you?
Yes, and it would be good, and I bet it would add everything up for you.
But that is part of the fun. But you'd need somewhere.
You're missing the point. It's got noises. It makes noises.
You'd have to find somewhere near a plug and outside because that couldn't go in the house.
It's not a real dart. They're like little plastic sensors that go into it. That's what I mean. It was good. It wasn't a real dart. It looked like a real dart, but there was no sharply pointed objects on it. It was plastic, and I don't think it needed electric. I think it's battery powered.
Wow.
And it made noises and flashed and did all sorts of things. Honestly, I was stood with it going, ooh, 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 ooh.
Did it answer for you?
Pardon?
Did it answer the questions for you?
No, because I'm the non-dart player, so I should be able to answer the questions, I reckon.
Yeah, you should.
But
we've got geography for 3 points.
All right, now you're showing off.
I was going to say something. I don't know what I was going to say.
It now. I've blown your mind. I know I wanted Marjorie, but I was good because I didn't buy it straight on. I needed to do some research because I think I can find it somewhere cheaper, especially after Christmas.
Oh, definitely.
So I was a good girl.
Even to
hands, it was in my hands. I was like this. Ooh, it lights up. Oh my Lord, it goes.
I mean, the darts is on there. Lisa, I've got the darts on. Have you got the darts on? We were saying on Wednesday night, I do like the darts on. You know, we all have our little.
You'll be pleased to know there's nothing on my television. Look, nothing on my television apart from 2 snow globes. That's it. Because where else would you put your snow globes at Christmas?
There is nowhere else.
Nowhere else to put your snow globes. I need to open the door again. I'm getting slightly warm in the heat if I don't open the door.
You did promise us your 2022 project idea.
I did. Right. So Dominique said that for 2022, she's going to knit a tea cosy every month.
Look, in preparation.
And Dominique's all excited. She's got a paper. I don't need to go as far as that. I don't need to draw it down. You know how?
Part of the fun.
It is part of the fun. Part of the fun is also winging it as well, Dominique, which we know I like to do. I like to wing it.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, you know the holly scarf? Based on this maple scarf?
Yes.
I'm going to try and attempt to do 12 of those Miss Marple themed scarves, but with a theme. So like you've got the holly one for Christmas.
Yes.
I haven't really thought about it. That's what I'm going to do. So it's going to be a Miss Marple-esque scarf with things on it.
Right. That's what I was. How are you going to change that? So it's not be more an embellishment.
It's going to be embellishment, but if I can do something with the shape at the end, related to it, I might. There may be a lot of leaves, but I have got some ideas I have got a few ideas.
What are you thinking for January?
I haven't got that far yet. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. So for January, I need to think about it. I'm thinking January snowdrops.
Right.
That's where I'm thinking at the minute for January. But as we know how my mind goes all, it could be anything, Dominique.
It could be. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It could be anything. I mean, February will definitely, as you've said, hearts, and I think I could knit a heart as the end bit. That, you know.
Yeah.
I can have hearts. I mean, March for me is my birthday, St. Patrick's Day, which is always the clover.
Yeah, well, I'm always, I don't even know where that sentence was going. I'm rethinking February. Now I've started to get my book and I need to write it down because I'm thinking daffodils.
Yes, daffodils. Well, that's good because then I can steal the hearts then. But
so that could also be March for St. David.
Yes, it could. It could. I mean, daffodils can last a couple of months, so.
Daffodils.
But mine will probably be more embellishments.
Linda has just given you a genius idea. Burns night in January, sporran.
I mean, I could even use some of the Wensleydale locks, couldn't I?
Or just turn. That is.
Leave it with me, Linda. I need to just think. I need to just get it into my head, but I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, so it could be anything.
Well, I mean, I am now. All I did last week was got excited and bought, because we all like a book with.
I love graph paper, I've got to say. But the graph paper is going to be no use to me.
No, not to you, but I've got graph paper. Well, it would be. It would be if you wanted to work out how you're going to do a heart or change your end shapes.
Just a triangle with a few shapes, that is.
I've got a graph paper, I've got my coloured pencils. They're coming on holiday with me next week, and I'm going to just spend an afternoon colouring.
Oh, That
But
sounds like bliss.
Burns, I'm liking. I mean, I'm on with Two Little Ducks for 2022, but you could cook. There's all sorts we could do. So
you could do a giant haggis.
I mean, that would just be a round grey thing, wouldn't it? But I might have more fun coming up with ideas and drawing in the graph paper that might never make it to.
Yeah, I mean, we're saying this. I mean, if we get to June, I think we're doing well, aren't we?
The intention's there, but you know what I'm like when I start something, regardless of whether it kills me or not, I'm going to finish it. But I've not started this yet. This is just the early.
Which is why I was thinking more. I'm going embellishment-wise, or but I mean, I could change my mind, couldn't I? Who knows?
But even like, you could just do a green bit and these two bits yellow for your daffodils. You could just change the way it's knit.
I could do all sorts, couldn't I?
Yeah. Yes. Or different felt embellishments added to the ends of the scarf. There's all sorts.
I mean, don't forget, I've got 1,200. I've got 1,200
pom-poms
to use.
About 1,150 because you gave Sally.
I did. You're right. I haven't got as many as I thought I had, but I think I might have enough to try and use them for something.
Yes. I mean, they could be your snowdrops.
I mean, there could be anything, couldn't they? Could be snowballs. It could just be a snowball fest.
So, like we said, if you don't fancy teapots, if you've just got a wonderful idea for 1 month and you want to join in, then do. Or if you just want to get some graph paper and some colouring pencils and sit like a child colouring. I mean, what I need to do, I need to knit a basic tea cosy so I know my numbers.
Yes.
But, well, that's very good. You did say yesterday, didn't you, that you'd got...
I did.
Hazel said to me, how are you getting on with your project? And I thought, I didn't know what she was talking about. She had to remind me. I was like, oh, yeah, I've not started. And that's when Marie said, I've got my own idea.
I mean, one week you could do, like, I'm very delicate, please do not touch. You could do an interpretation of that, couldn't you?
Well, that would just be, I know what that would be. That would just be a white teapot with a big no entry sign on it. That's what that would be. Because that would be too much to, I could do it. I have got I'll just look, it's over there. I have got my knitted alphabet book out to get some inspiration.
Oh my Lord, knitted alphabets. Crikey me, you are going for it.
Well, I bought that book about 5 years ago and it's just nice for it to come out and be useful at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is what it's all about sometimes, just having a play and letting your creative juices go bonkers.
Make things up.
Yes.
So have you got anything else to show us?
I've only got one other thing, and that is, I think I've made a decision about what I'm doing for my detectives box. Now,
what are you doing?
We both said we're not opening ours till nearer Christmas. And it might even be a cast on for me on Christmas Day, but I don't know.
Yes.
But I think from Christmas Day we'll be all right sharing. Yeah.
I mean, you can share it now, like we've said, we're not stopping anybody. Just if we sent you those photos, just put the photos and then people can make a decision whether they want to. The only thing I'll say is on Facebook, if you use Facebook more than Instagram, if you put the spoiler as the main photo and then put your images of what you're knitting or making in the comments, and then it just allows somebody not to see it. We can't stop it, we can't stop it.
I've not done it. It's because I've not had time, and I just thought
I haven't.
I want something to look forward to.
Mine's and still all in the box wrapped up.
Oh, mine are. So I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to do it as I go. But this is what I've decided. I'm going to knit. I'm telling you this now. I've decided this for the last 2 weeks. We've still got a week to go.
Is it a tea cosy? Oh, have you not knit that before?
No.
It's me that started to knit that then.
You started this. I
was doing it in a wool I didn't like. Was I doing it in those? I was doing it in those cottons and it didn't knit right. Those
I
little
can't-
balls of cotton. We bought the big, you know, the little tiny the big
Oh,
box of them. And I started knitting it in that, but it was the wrong wool for the shape.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was the wrong texture wool to get you, yeah.
I mean, that's the double knit version, and there is only 8 stripes there. But I just fancy,
Nice.
I don't know. But the only thing that's not putting me off, I fancy doing a jumper in it. But did you see, we were talking about it on Knit and Natty yesterday morning. Did you all see Kirsty's Handmade Christmas, the jumper?
I still haven't finished it.
Well, one of them, I'm not going to give anything away other than I'm going to describe the jumper, but
I saw the design of it. Is it the one that had all the different shapes on it? And
no.
all right, not that one.
The one that was, it was a jumper.
It was a jumper with a Christmas theme.
It was like a pink jumper, but from here down, it was striped, but like anyone that saw it, I really can't describe it. I should have taken a picture. I really liked that. And I just thought, maybe I can adapt, see if I can find a pattern similar to that.
Yeah.
Actually doing a jumper with mine, and that's printed out, ready to go.
Because that's what I was thinking originally of mine, using it as a jumper and doing the top bit
Yes.
in the different colours, and then the main bit just as a colour. So that'd look lovely.
But we've got 12 rather than 8, but the stripes would just go further.
It would.
We'll see. That's what I fancy doing with my, because I think we both did, we both went for the double knit version. So if anyone saw the Kirsty's Handmade Christmas, the Christmas jumper, the young girl that had only been knitting a year and knows of any patterns like that, let me know. Otherwise, I could, but it would take too much brain power.
Can you not adapt a Tin Can Knits one?
Maybe.
Because Tin Can Knits, you can do the double knit version and then just add your stripes in or whatever you want.
Yeah, it was basically a knit two together, make one to make it look like a chevron.
Right.
Like a panel of surely not a chevron.
Yes.
In the front, but not up to there. I don't know. It looked really nice. When I saw it, I thought, I really like that one. But so it's going to be a jumper. I'm going to take it away with me, and the plan is to cast it on.
When do you go away then? Will you be in the new location for the Thursday night extravaganza?
Yeah. I go next Thursday.
Good.
So I should be there, booked in. They've had a load of storm damage and loads of trees have come down, but it's all still open. Bits of the car park are shut.
Oh no! Is it been that bad?
Yeah, I saw pictures on Facebook over the last couple of days, and then I've had an email to say,
wow,
just so you know, if you're in this car park, yeah, so they've had quite a lot of, all the footpaths around it are shut. So, but it is right on the coast. It is, it's, and on the top of a hill, so it's really been battered. But I will be there next week. So, yeah, that was it. That was all I've got to show, I think.
I've got nothing else to show. So don't forget, next week, Thursday, 6:30, PJs or whatever you like. Join us if you want. We'll be getting a few of you to Zoom in, possibly. And don't forget, if you want any orders putting in, they need to come in tonight to be guaranteed-ish delivery before Christmas.
Well, for us to follow the Royal Mail's last posting dates.
And then anything probably after that, depending on what it is, we may actually close the shop down for a little bit. We just need to have a talk about it.
I think we're going to have to, because I'm not here.
I'm not there.
I think what we'll do, the shop will be next Wednesday.
We'll close the shop down from next Wednesday. And then it'll just give us a bit of a break. And then we can reopen it after you've come back, can't we, for the new year?
We can open it for New Year, yeah. But
so if there's any orders that you want, they need to be in today, really.
Yes.
Except for the gift cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it, isn't it? Because post is not going to go. It's not going to go through because there's so many holidays. Yeah.
So the only thing that we might leave on the website is the gift vouchers.
I mean, we're having this conversation with everyone else, but the other thing, we can just leave everything open, but we'll just have to put a post to say nothing
won't be delivered, it won't be sent out. That might be even better. We could do that, couldn't we? Leave everything on and then just put a note on that it won't be sent out until end of December.
And then if anyone has received or those that have received their gift cards can go on and spend them on Christmas Day.
Yes, that's a good idea. Then we'll just do a nice long list for Dominique to die when she comes back.
Fine. Yeah. I'm happy with that. So we'll have decided by next week what we're doing between Christmas and New Year, podcasting wise, won't we?
We'll make a decision. We'll make a decision then. So everybody, it'd be lovely if you could join us next week. If we don't see you, have a wonderful Christmas.
A lovely Christmas.
Yes, have a lovely Christmas. And if not, we will see you. Knit and Natters is still on next week as well.
Yes.
So the Knit and Natters will be on Monday and Thursday and Wednesday evening. But then obviously we'll be having a little bit of a break over the Christmas and we'll let you know those dates. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful time. See you all.